The question I get asked the most, because I came from a startup, from an operational role, is how to think about venture versus startups, when to leave a startup, the pros and cons of staying in an operating role and choosing to move to venture. When you go to sleep at night, do you find yourself thinking about 10 different things that really excite you and you can't keep your mind focused on one thing or the other and you're just off to the races on lots of ideas? Or are you stuck noodling on the same thing over and over and over again? That kind of is the difference between venture and a startup. If you find yourself focused on that one idea, you should be building that one idea. If you find yourself going in many different directions, venture could be the opportunity for you. The next step is, okay, you're at a startup. When do you think about leaving that startup to potentially pursue venture? And when I think back on my career, such a big advantage for me as a new venture capitalist was I had that operational experience. And not all experience is created equal. Simply working in a startup does not necessarily give you the insights that you need to be a value add venture capitalist. So really think about like the role you've done. Have you gained insights that others may or may not have? And will you be able to bring those insights to others because you have lived that experience? And it doesn't have to be everything. I didn't manage 100 people, so I can't necessarily go to a CEO and say, here are the learnings I had from managing 100 people. But I did have to navigate a really complicated go-to-market in an industry where go-to-market is really hard, like healthcare. And we did create a new way to reach our end customers. And that's something I've been able to bring forward and I think can be helpful to others.